Hi everyone, welcome to Firestone Chemistry. In previous lectures, we see their coordination compounds and so many concepts regarding to the coordination compound. Today's topic is the most important topic of the coordination compound. So here we learned about the bonding in coordination compound. It is very important for your exam point of view. So bonding in coordination compound. We know that bonding is important for the making of compounds. So coordination compounds are also the compounds. So there is the formation of bond, and here Werner was the first who discussed the bonding features in coordination compound. So here Werner, this was a scientist who was first discussed the bonding features in coordination compound, but this theory could not explain answer of basic questions. But he could not explain some basic questions. How or what are the basic questions? See here. Why only certain elements possess the notable property of forming coordination compound? So Werner theory fails to explain why some compounds show notable property of forming coordination compound. So Werner fails to explain why some of the compounds show coordination compound and other compound does not show coordination compound. This is the most basic question he did not explain by Werner's theory. So next is the why the bonds in coordination compound have directional properties. Means why the bonds in coordination compound have directional properties. This also could not explain by Werner's theory in coordination compound. And again one question arises, which is also basic question. Why coordination compound have characteristic properties, magnetic and optical properties? So coordination compound show magnetic properties, characteristic properties of magnetism and optical properties. So why they show characteristic properties such like magnetism, optical isomerism or stereoisomer? This also could not be explained by Werner. So Werner fails to explain such properties of coordination compound. So again, for fulfill these basic questions, some of the researchers or scientists worked on this coordination compound, and again they developed the theories on the coordination compound. So there are so many theories which can explain the nature of bonding as well as various properties of coordination compound. They are first is the valence bond theory, that is VBT. This is most important theory. Again second is the crystal field theory, that is CFT. Again third one is the LFT, that is ligand field theory, and fourth one is the molecular orbital theory, that is MOT. So this theory arises because of Werner could not find the answers of basic questions like why the coordination compound have directional properties. So why coordination compounds show magnetism or optical properties like stereoisomerism. Again, so the theories was again explain the nature of bonding as well as various properties in coordination compound like the theories are, there are four theories. First one is the valence bond theory, that is VBT. Second is the crystal field theory, that is CFT. Third one is the ligand field theory, that is LFT. And fourth one is the molecular orbital theory. So here we can only focus or only study elementary approach of the VBT and CBT, that is valence bond theory and crystal field theory. We only see valence bond theory and CFT, that is crystal field theory. So these two theories are most important in coordination compound for the explain the properties on bonding in the coordination compound. So if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe our channel for more videos on chemistries. This is the most important topic. Is ongoing topic is coordination compound, which is the most important for all exam. Thank you for watching.